everyone, welcome to the Crafty Cora. This is Marie, and today I'm going to be making a garden plan sheet for my planner. It's almost springtime and it's time to start making plans for the outdoors. What plants am I going to do? How am I going to arrange my herb garden? And this sheet right here will help me plan that out and stay on track with that. I'm very excited for springtime. It's been a rough and wet winter so far, and so I'm looking forward to warmer days. So I love this paper. It's from the recent release, and it says "Make It Happen." Isn't that pretty? That holographic foil. I just love that. So I'm going to turn it this way because I need it long ways. And I'll put that up for just a minute. I'll be getting that back out. So down at the bottom, and you probably can't see this, but I've traced out my container garden or raised bed garden that I have out back. I've got 2 boxes, and they have some plants in them now, some herbs that have overwintered, but I want to lay out the new things I'm going to plant and the things I need to do to get it tidy outside. So first off, I'm going to trace over my pencil sketches with my gold Papermate Flare pen. And of course these boxes will show up better now that I'm tracing over them. My husband built me one giant box. It's been a few years ago for out back, and recently I got him to cut the big box in half, so now we have 2 smaller boxes, and we're putting them against the house because the big box was kind of in the way of the walkway. So these are 2 smaller boxes now that are against the house. And last year I had planted dahlias, and I usually have herbs in there like rosemary and thyme and oregano. And I'll probably do more of those this year. Some of those, like my rosemary, are pretty old plants because they last. They survive the winter time. So I've had that rosemary. Actually, I believe I got a new plant last year, but the plant I had before that had lasted a couple years. I mean, 2 or 3 years. Rosemary is a very hardy herb, so it'll last a while. And we have pretty mild winters here in East Tennessee. We don't get very hard freezes, although like this year it was a very rainy year, which is not really the norm. Our February, we broke the rain record for the month of February this year. We had some flooding and some issues there. It's been very muddy, so we're ready for spring. This is the 4th of March, and we had snow today, actually. Not a lot. I mean, no accumulation or anything, but it flurried some. So it was really cold today and this week. But I believe by the weekend it's supposed to be close to 60 again, which will be nice. I actually really enjoy the snow when we do get a good snow. Usually 4 or 5 times a year, I guess it'll snow nicely. Okay, so there's my boxes. And I'll probably color them in a little bit later too. I just want to lay down the rest of my foundation first. So I'm getting the Journaling Doodle sticker book. And I need a header, a title for the page. So I really like these floral circles. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Alright, and now I need some boxes to put my to-dos, my ideas, and the plants that I want to get. So I'm in the Old Color Story from 2016. And I really like this box and the color of it, but I'll probably go back and cover up the plans section. Okay, and I need another one. I think there's another one in here the same color. Oh, gone too fast. Okay, there it is. So, and then how I line this up, I've got, this is dot grid paper if you can't see it on camera. So I just kind of count how many are in between the two, or I can eyeball it. I just want to make sure I line it up on the right square, on the right line. Okay, looks pretty good. And then I need one more box down here kind of lower. I think I'll get the new colorful boxes. Well, not the new. There's a new one coming out this month actually, but this is from last year. And I'm looking for a pink box. I've already glanced through here so I know which one I want to kind of match the pink down at the bottom. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so now I have my boxes. So for my title, for my plans, and then where I'm going to list the plants that I'll be using. Okay, so now I'm in the farmhouse book, and there are just a couple of labels in here that I want to get. To cover up the ones that are already on the stickers. And actually you can see through that sticker, so I think I might need to go with the darker pink. Excuse me. Okay, I like that a lot better. And then for this one, I'll do a blue one. Just kind of offsetting those labels there. Alright, now for the boxes, what I want to do is, you know how when you plant herbs and stuff, you stick a little stick or piece of wood in the soil and you write the name on it. I kind of want to make that with the stickers, so I can label where I want each of my plants to go. And right now I'm just erasing some of those sketching marks I had on there before. Okay. So I think I'll take, let's see, I need 3 for each side, so I don't quite have enough of that color, so I guess I'll do the blue color. And this is going to be my little plant label. So what I'm going to do actually is cut it in half. So I know I'm going to do at least 3 plants in a front row and 3 plants in a back row. So I'm going to put it right up against the box if it's in the front row. And then at the back of the box if it's in the back row. Okay, there we go. And there's my labels for the plants. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to color this in a little bit. Okay, I've got a gray here that I'm just going to add some dimension to the box. Give the appearance of some dirt there. I really enjoy growing things. I'm not terribly good at it, but I do enjoy it, especially flowers. I like to bring cut flowers into the house. Makes the house seem so much fresher. Dahlias are really good for that. They're a very good cut flower. And they bloom quite quite a while too. You can have blooms all the way through October in some cases. Okay, and now I'm going to take my gold Prismacolor pencil and just color in my box. Right now my boxes are natural wood color, and they're quite a few years old, like I said, so I may decide to paint them. I've thought about painting the outside. Which I'm hoping will help them last a little bit longer, because they're starting to weather quite a bit. They're actually probably more of a gray color now than they are a wood color. Okay, so I just went over that a few times with my color pencil to get it looking woodish. So now it's time to actually fill in my labels. So for my title, I want to put garden ideas. Okay, so in my first box I need a to-do list. So this is the things I need to do to prepare my boxes and my plants for the spring season. Okay, and then over here I need a to buy box, and this box is going to list all the things I need to buy for the season, like new dirt, specific plants, fertilizer, new stakes, things like that. Okay, and then in this little box down here, I'm going to put plants. This will be the new plants I want to buy this season, new flowers that I want to grow, perhaps. Okay, and then down here I'm going to start filling in some of these, because some of my plants I already have established, and I'll just fill in where they're already are. Okay, so I have thyme, oregano, and rosemary. And I spelled oregano wrong. It's supposed to be an E. And I have a few plants in this box, but I think I will be transplanting them. I'll be moving them to another box because it's not doing so well over here. It's more shady over here. Okay, so I'm going to try to fix that. Okay, and I know that I would like to plant some parsley. Over here. And I have a hydrangea here, but I need to move it because it doesn't like being here. I don't know if it's probably not getting enough sun is probably the issue. So to buy, I know I need to buy some soil. And for the plants, I do not currently have a parsley plant. So I will put that there. And also down here, I want to put a lavender plant. And I'll have to grow or buy that one as well. And then I would also like to plant a ranunculus, some ranunculus. Such a difficult name, but such a beautiful flower. If you've not seen it, you should Google it because it's gorgeous. It's round and has many, many thin layers that circle all the way around. And it's a nice cut flower as well. But I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to plant it yet, so I'm not going to map it out. So over here, I know I need to buy more stakes. And these hold up my dahlias. And I did not have a lot of luck with my dahlias in these boxes last year. I may try to plant one here and then plant the others elsewhere. I saved the bulbs. I dug them up, and I'm so glad I did because we're kind of on that line to where they could stay in the ground over winter. But the winter we had was so wet, and that we're still having is so wet and rainy that they probably would have rotted. So I'm glad I dug them up, and I'm storing them now inside. So soon it'll be time to plant them indoors, and then I can transfer them out when it gets a little bit warmer. Okay, to do, I need to transplant hydrangea. It's such a pretty hydrangea too. It's a Doddles bouquet. Very pretty and white. I need to sow some grass. Also need to mulch. There's an area between the planters that likes to grow some grass and weeds and stuff. so I can put mulch over here on my to buy list. Okay, and I like my plan so far. I'm going to leave it at that so I can have a little bit of wiggle room to add some more things in as I think of them. And before I forget, I wanted to add a few more flowers to my spread, to my page. I really like these, and they kind of go with my theme here. Although I think there were some others. Those are really pretty too. About the same thing though. Maybe I could do that there, and it covers up my hole punch, but I can go back over that and repunch it. And I think I'll take these side ones and put them right there. And the cool thing about these stickers is that where they're plain white, I can actually go back and color them if I want to with my colored pencils. So I really like this spread. I think it's going to help me, for this little insert sheet, I think it's going to help me keep my gardening goals in mind and help me keep a list of the things I need to do, because somehow, even though it happens the same time every year, spring always sneaks up on me, and I find that I've missed the right time to plant or the right moment to buy certain plants and things. So this will be great. It'll keep me on track, and it'll help me record my ideas for the things that I want to plant this spring. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, keep on crafting.